I'm going to say your first name and then the first letter of your last name, just for time's sake. Caroline K.
Here.
Abby H.
Here.
Sophia K.
Here.
Brian M.
Here.
Me. Carter S. Here. Aja G.
On the way.
On the way. Okay. Mahailu T. Here. Adam I. No proxies.
He's also on the way.
Okay. Samuel C.
Hi.
Logan W. Sumit S.
Here.
Alvin A. Proxy for Alvin A. Shelby C.
Here.
Benjamin D. Sasha H.
Proxy.
Proxy, thank you. Caroline L. Thomas S.
Here.
George F.
Here.
Connor P.
Here.
Roscoe D.
Here.
Drew F. Drew Farr. Any proxy? Nope. Atticus H.
Here.
Landon P.
Here.
Savannah R.C. Savannah O'Connelly proxy? Nope. Okay. Caroline S.
Here.
Abdullah S.
Here.
Cameron S.
Here.
Graham S.
Here.
Peter J.
Here.
Shiloh K.
Here.
Emily I. Emily M. Mordino.
If you want to hold
The
it.
proxy.
Because I don't know when I can get it to
Darby F. Addison R.
Here. Because like, yeah.
Mary Beth L.
Here.
John E. Angelis. Gianna DeAngelis. Allie W.
Here.
Jonathan M.C. My girl. Nathan P. Kalia L. Kalea, sorry, girl. I'll remember. Win F. Any proxy? No.
Sick.
Sick? Oh, ooh. Yes, you just told that in a message. This is silly. Okay.
You're good.
Guys, take it time. We have a clever girl! Yay! Okay, we're going to hear from Anti-Security Club. You guys have the floor. Please come and give us a pitch about your club.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, we already have a history club, and yeah, that is true, but this is more of an archaeology and ancient world type club. We're focusing on prehistory for the most part until we get into the classical world, but we're not going to be entering into any fields other than that. Our goals for this is to be entirely interdisciplinary. We want to include archaeologists, anthropologists, historians, sociologists, geologists even, because we're all dealing with the complexities of the past and of the distant past, which is for the club meetings, we've decided we're going to do 2 a month. One will be on campus, run by us. An example is we did trivia last week, and it was really fun. We also have one set up next month to do like ancient cooking, so those kinds of things. And then we also are inviting guest speakers to talk with us. We are taking trips to local sites, and I'm working with some organizations in Kentucky for archaeology and geology to see if we can get like artifact showings and stuff like that.
And then just to add on top of that, we've been working with the professors in the anthropology and classical studies departments to reach out to people in the field to come speak.
Okay, any questions?
I noticed in your constitution there were 2 mentions of an election chair. Is that someone that is just appointed by the president that is off outside exec, or is there any specifications for who that would be? That was the
It
only
would
question.
probably be the exec, if we
pass you guys through the room while we discuss, and then someone will come grab you when we're done.
Thank you so much.
All opposed? Abstentions? Okay, they pass. Will someone please go grab? Thanks, Sam.
Didn't need it. I don't know why I ran up there.
No, you sprinted. Yeah, you were through. Okay, now we're moving into an emergency funding request. Brian has the floor.
Oh, actually, they have the JMH one.
JMH people have back into the, oh.
Oh. Crash out. Oh, it hates you. It really does.
It's fun like this.
Okay, hi everyone.
Oh, it's fine, y'all saw it.
You're all like, we know who you are. You're
I'm the president of the DMA. Okay, I will just keep going.
Yes,
So,
You're all good.
yes, so we're obviously requesting emergency funding. I guess background information, last year the executive team, like the president graduated early, so they weren't able to like, fulfill the requirement of submitting an allocation in time, and I was appointed during the summer, so obviously that was past the deadline. So I wasn't able to submit the allocation funding request. With that being said, I've been kind of pocketing the cost of the events we've held so far, so that's kind of where the emergency funding comes in. We're looking to host 2 events in the future, one being in October to kind of just bring community together in terms of the Law Society. It is a growing community on campus, and we're hoping to just bring some more fun events. So we're planning on doing a murder mystery night in October, and then as well as an admissions panel, which last year was our biggest event in terms of bringing in a law student, a current law student, and a person from admissions. Last year was specifically from UK's law school. So we're hoping to do the same this year, and by providing like refreshments and food, we're hoping to like drive engagement because usually that's kind of what brings people in. So yeah, that's kind of why we're proposing an emergency funding request. And Jonah is going to talk about how much we're asking for and for what.
For our first event, our murder mystery night, all request $80 to buy a murder mystery kit. So the event can actually happen. Found one kit on Amazon that's a perfect fit for about 20 to 30 people playing a game. And additionally with that, we want to request $40 for refreshments as people can mess around, walking around, talking to each other, people can get tired, people get thirsty. Refreshments will be needed. And so, law school admissions panel, we'll request about $220 for catering, as people could be asking lots of questions, people be really curious. For example, law school students, it's center, people very heavily into their career, so people are going to be kept busy. So I'd like to, again, get $220 for catering from Rizzoli's or
Lee's, yes. And usually, like again, we have admissions people coming in and students from these law schools driving in. So obviously, we want to provide food just so they can eat during that event. But yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, y'all, sorry about this.
You're doing great, Abby.
I think it's coming back to life. Does anyone have questions?
I have a question. So I can't see whose hand is raised back to my glasses around. So you have no allocation for this whole year,
Yeah, we have $0.
and you only plan to have 2 events this semester.
Well, not necessarily. We just have 2 like forthcoming events that we're planning on, like for like October, for the upcoming months. We're planning on 2 events. Yeah.
So, are the people that are coming in for the panel, are they going to be paid to come in, or are they just coming in on a promotion?
No, they're coming on their own volition.
Anybody? Go ahead.
I don't know if this is like true or not, but with the John Marshall Harlan like statue being built, are they coming up with like, I heard that there was gonna be like condos or like stuff that goes along with that, like when it opens. Like, are you all doing anything in relation to that?
As of right now, we haven't necessarily planned on it. I think the John Marshall Harlan like statue being built is like a whole separate thing from our club. We're just like kind of like the pre-law club. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
just mean like if we were gonna like, if they were gonna have like
a commemoration. Yeah. Honestly, I think thank you for the idea. We didn't think about it, it hasn't been brought up in any of our meetings, but yeah, listening to that kind of does make sense as we are the team, which process type. So. Yeah.
Just, and feel free to ask me a question. I'm just curious, you said that you costs against this year's open, right? Would you mind saying how much you spent on this year?
I would say about maybe like $50. I've covered the cost. It's really nothing to me. I'm like passionate about the club and like, again growing the pre-law community. It was just spent like on candy to again like drive more engagement, like bring people in. But that was it.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay, we're going to ask you to hear what we discussed, and then I'll grab you. Thank you.
Not just for one event, for 2 events for forthcoming months. Like they mentioned, they don't have an allocation for this year for the entire school year because of just the mishap and just miscommunication between the exec teams. And so with that miscommunication, they weren't able to submit an allocation in time. So we requested to fully fund it, and then they promised me that they're going to try to be more fiscally responsible this year and get stuff done on time. And with Logan, they said that they would follow these to ensure that they have an allocation for the following school year. And with their promise to be fiscally responsible and the fact that these $200 will be for 2 events, not just 1, we recommended to fully fund this VFR. So yeah, I'm open to any questions if you guys have any questions or concerns.
Motion to approve finance committee's recommendation to fully fund.
Okay, we're in discussion. Does anyone have anything to say?
How much money do you have in the budget, how much money you spent, and how many clubs do you think are going to work?
Last time I checked, there's about 4 to 5 clubs that don't have an allocation. Some of them don't require SGA funds because they have other outside sources, but they're still recognized by SGA. Normally this year last year we had like 5 to 6 CFRs already from this general session. So this is looking good to turn out. And what was the first part of the question? Oh, the EFR budget so far we have it for $6,000. So $300 is not that much for this level. Period.
Do we anticipate them to have another EFR next semester? If so, where was it, this is another sustainable, reasonable ask?
Yeah, I think they probably will come with an EFR next semester as well. This is just to suffice for 2 events for this semester, just to make sure that the club keeps going and make sure that they're like active and they don't die out. So I do expect that, but even then, $300 for this semester is
$6,000 EFR, that's for both semesters, right?
yeah, but we can always vote to add more to it if we need to.
Do you know how much they were allocated last year? Because like, if you think about it, if they did the allocation in time, it would be like just regular, like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I remember looking back on an email that explained kind of the circumstances for this coming school year that Sasha had forwarded to me. They had $300 for the spring semester last year as well. I'm pretty sure. They had $300 remaining that they just didn't get to spend. So I think $300 is kind of reasonable to ask on the allocation. So. Any other questions or comments, concerns?
I agree to fully fund it.
Thank you, Ida.
Actually, we're moving through the all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Abstentions?
Sorry, I was.
Okay, it passes.
We should like be grim, like all serious over walking in.
Should be or should be not?
Unfortunately, we have to tell them. It takes a while.
How should we do this? You're part of it. Oh, so you're not updated yet? I mean, if you did say that, everyone would just turn that towards there. So,
Hey! Alright, y'all. Now we're moving into legislative training. This is especially important for the first years, but also it applies to everyone. So everyone, tune in. This is legislative training. Oh, transitions. Yay! Okay. Who can write legislation? Anybody. Literally anybody. People on SGA, the general student body, senators, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You get the point. What would you do? Okay, guys. These are types of legislation. Bills, resolutions, election of officers, funding requests, club approvals. Guys, like we just saw. We've already been doing something like this. But this is especially important for bills and resolutions. Why would you do this? To express a stance for resolutions. This is to express an attitude or stance on an important issue, especially if it's shared by the greater student body and SGA wants to send a message. To improve campus bills, fund new projects, bring in new things, etc., or to support student organizations, as is the case for EFRs, or to improve clubs and kinds of places. How would you do this? First of all, have an issue that you're passionate about. That's why you're an SGA, so step one, done. Then, meet with me. We can brainstorm together. I can help you draft things, get the language down, etc. Then you would meet with Kendrick, who's here today. Yay. He would help us even more, get the language down even more. And he is our college liaison, so we can make sure that everything is in nice, tight, perfect order. Then set up necessary meetings with like relevant faculty and etc. How far too. We would meet with Brian, our finance chair, if there was money involved to see if we have money in the budget, and he would give us a recommendation. And then we're drafting the bill, we're tuning it up, etc., etc. Then we submit the bill to the president. Exec discusses it in our executive meetings. We edit it. We work with whoever drafts it and edit even more. And then the bill comes to SGA we go through the necessary rubber rule procedure, and then we either pass it, we amend it, or it doesn't pass. How they are written. Okay, y'all. Fancy language. We start with whereas. We list the problems, the research, the statistics, etc. Or the Student Government Association, blah, blah, blah. That's why we have to work together on the language, because it is particular. And that's it. This is like very, very fast, very bare bones. If you have any questions about writing legislation, talk to me, talk to Caroline, talk to Sam. Maybe don't talk to Sam because he was Speaker of the House last year, you might want to be done with that. But he has experience, and so you have resources, and we want you guys to care about things. So if you care about something, you want to write legislation, we would love to work on it. And we can talk about this at our next year retreat too. More on that. Okay. Examples. Finance.
Oh shoot, let me get back up. Actually, there's not much to say. Thank you guys for fully funding the first UFR season. Other than that, that's really it. No more business.
Senate.
Basically, thank you to all my senators. We had our first successful meeting. Super awesome. We're going to be working on a couple things, like AI policy, and try to get that figured out and keep you guys updated. Oh, and go to scholarships. Super exciting. We're using them.
Cool, sure.
And there is one, we have two events planned this semester, this 6 month, and that's all we have for now.
I don't have a lot of business to report. Projects are being worked on.
Student affairs.
Okay, first approval of the season. Thank you all. There's more where that came from. So just be on the lookout there. But yeah, that's all that I have.
I actually have a lot to report. Thank you guys. My committee's been awesome. We've been putting in a lot of work. Last thing that we did was we addressed late night concerns. Some of you might have noticed late night's not been that great. But we talked about it, we fixed it, should be good. SGA dinner is tomorrow. Unless you have something like theater. Someone here said they have theater. Show up. It's at 6 p.m. tomorrow. It's gonna be in Nicole's dining room, which is in Psychon. Everything else has been going great. If you guys have any issues, reach out to me, reach out to one of the dining committee members. Even better, annoy Caroline Kamen, please.
Adam, will you tell them what's on the menu for tomorrow?
All right,
It's really good.
we have macaroni and cheese and beef loins, beef tenders, something like that, something beef. And surprisingly, the most voted thing was chicken tenders. Yes. So we have that. And we have Caesar salad and something else.
Caesar salad.
Hey guys, shout out to Addie trying to raise school spirit with the student section. So be aware of the group me. There'll be a flyer sent out soon and on the Instagram to put in your suggestions for our themes. Besides that, not much news. Follow the Instagram and our TikTok soon enough.
And YouTube.
Yeah.
And repost
And
the
YouTube.
post, and like the post, and comment on the post.
I can subscribe for more.
Programming.
Hi. Caroline. Graham, and Sasha's not here, but thank you, Sasha's project. Programming committee is well underway. We have now 2 events planned for the semester. The headshot event, other clubs have done this on campus, but we are doing this to where it is open to all students. We will have 2 times for it. It'll be mid-October, perfect for job application, resume, within season. And then we will also have our homecoming tailgate, October 18th. We're gonna be grilling, we're gonna be whatnot. Also, SAC, as Student Activities Council president, is not the chair of programming for SGA, and they're not doing both now. I am the liaison to Student Activities Council. Their first general session is tomorrow night in Campus Center 201 from 7 to 8 p.m. If you are interested in helping plan bigger, fun events, STAC is the organization with the largest budget on campus. They plan things like our annual carnival. They plan other large-scale events. Their first event, if you want to go to their session, but their first event is this Saturday. It is Flame Fest. It is in the warehouse from 7 to 9. There will be a taco truck for food. There will be 2 different student performers / student groups. So one is first year Lindsay Bennett is performing from 7 to 7:45, and then one of a band from campus, The Looks, is playing. And so I will actually be performing with The Looks. I'm just saying you should come to support fellow students, but also the chair of programming is going to be there. Maybe, but yeah, that we have a lot of fun stuff planned. I will get you more details about the headshot event as we get closer to time. SJ retreat. Don't know if we're going to be able to do it at Barb's this semester because of Airbnb bookings. Because our vice president of student life is also an Airbnb host. And so we will likely do a spring retreat there, but maybe like a fall retreat on campus. We're going to be planning that probably for sometime in October. Let you all kind of
big program.
Hello, this is my first in-line session of the semester because I was busy with the play and then I had choir last week, but it's lovely to see all of the beautiful people. Just make sure to email me when you are going to be absent, tell me who your proxy is, tell me your reason for missing, and that is all. Thank you.
Okay, guys. Second general session, let's go. Wait, great. I don't have any other notes. Guys, you're good. Keep showing up to general session. If you don't, if you know you're not going to be here, email Ryan. Yes, Adam.
There's gonna be cheesecakes tomorrow.
Howdy y'all, welcome to the 4 new members that we have. So our body is elected. So welcome. We have many new people. Make sure to come up to us at the end so we can help you get assigned to committees. Chairs low-key stay back at the end just so we can talk and make sure that we put people on committees. But everyone's doing amazing work so far. Keep it up. Be on the listen for things that your peers are talking about because you can always bring an issue to us and we can always find a way to explore it, whether it's to verify something, resolve it, take action on it. Just reach out. But be awesome. We have committees next Wednesday at 7 in UN, which is the 2nd floor of the campus center. If you're in the Senate, you're in, I think, is it 202?
Yes.
You're in 202. So be on the lookout for that email. Make sure you'll be there. Let us know if you can. Other than that, that's all I have.
Hey everybody. I don't know everybody in the room, so nice to meet you. I'm sure we will work together if we don't already know one another. I'm here, as Abby said earlier, I'm here to be a helpful person to you. I pretty much sit back here and don't say much, but I'm here if you need anything. So if you have good ideas and you want to know how to make those work, if you want to know who to contact for what thing, all kinds of just helpful information, come see me. I'm not as intimidating as the rumors suggest. So I'm here to be a helpful person to you, and I want to help you accomplish your goals. I've heard a lot of good things going on so far. So again, just keep up the good work and let's have a good year. Be excellent to each other and have a great weekend.